I want to tell you about the story of this cursed Fairly Odd Parents DVD. So a long time ago, I used to have a job at the Nickelodeon Studios, and I was a professional at. I was a director in the Fairly Odd Parents, and I would make some of I would make most of them, and I would have people review it before putting it on there. So let me get into this story. So let me explain everything that happened. I finished up an episode of Fairly Odd Parents. It was pretty good. I'm not gonna explain it for copyright issues and other stuff. So while I was in the other room, um, I um, I was trying to finish. I finished the final product, and then I went to give it to the people who want to see it, and I gave it to them, and they 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 said they were gonna watch it tomorrow. We watched it the first they watched we watched it together the first day, and they want to watch it again. No, none of that happened. What am I saying? I'm confused. I'm out of my head a little bit. So I gave it to them, and that we would watch it the next day. We started watching it the next day. So when we the next day had came, and so the episode it started, and um so when it started off with the normal theme song, and it then it cut to Timmy's wish, which turned out to be like in red and radiation signs and bombs. Okay, this was kind of off, I said. Timmy's parents had left to go on vacation and leaving him with the horrible babysitter Vicky, everyone knows. So then he says, I wish for toys, comics, and video games. And of course he gets that as you would like. Hey Timmy, have you ever thought of wishing for world peace? Said Wanda. Okay, now I knew this wasn't my DVD. So Timmy says, yes, I wish for, and then it cut, as if it was being censored out or something. It was black, and Timmy had got a box of knives, and he had walked around, and he grabbed it and walked off. Why would he need a box of knives? The Fairly Odd Parents questioned. So then it had another cut, and Timmy had came back with the knife, and it had a strange liquid on it. It wasn't it we I didn't know what it was because it wasn't visible to see what it was right there. So yeah, he did that stuff, and then he went to then he went to go he went to go to bed. So what the next thing that happened was, yeah, he we had woken up, and so when we did, we had saw that he on and then he went to bed, and then we woke up, and then on the news there was something. It was the body of Francis. No, I'm sorry. It means his teacher, who his teacher, and they were major enemies back then. There. So after that, he went to school, and they had a substitute teacher. After school, there was Francis on the news. He was he had been decapitated, and all of his limbs were chopped off. It was honestly very disturbing to me. And then the next school day went on without any bullying. But one thing I noticed was on Francis's body there was a little cut in his shirt, and on his skin was a mark saying TT, Timmy's initials, Timmy Turner. So after that, we he then it cut to the very next day, and and it was the worst image of all on TV. Vicky's body had been cut up into tiny little pieces, and it was there like cube squares or something. I don't even know. I just don't know. I was so disturbing. I wanted to vomit up everything, even literally my tubes, my heart, my organs, everything. I wanted to throw up at that point. It was disgusting. Timmy was in his room and he tried to sneak out again. It was nighttime. Until he was pretty calm until he sees police helicopters and vehicles outside of his house. I knew it was you. I know it was you, Timmy. Wanda whispered in his ear. I saw you killed him, so I called the cops. Timmy started crying. He wrote a little note while still crying and took out a pistol. He put it in his mouth and then he shot it. It was honestly more horrible than seeing all those three pictures. He had a hole in the back of his head and he was bleeding intensely. The police then break into his house and they see the paper. They read it and it said, "You thought I was killing people? Nuh-uh, I was not killing people. If I was killing people, you would have been gone already." And then the episode just ended. This was definitely what I made, I said. But nobody believed me. And I wasn't fired. I'm, I'm not fired, but I still get whispered at a lot because of that. For something I didn't even make. It was so freaking annoying that I had to be blamed for something that I didn't even do. Well, I didn't even do it. And I want to tell you, if you come across this episode, please contact Nickelodeon so they can have it destroyed. Please do it. I'm begging you. We need to have these destroyed. Although there's not many, they are still out there and they must be taken away. So please, if you have one, contact Nickelodeon so they can have it destroyed. Hello, boys and girls, and that was Fairly Odd Parents' last episode creepypasta, Timmy's Wish. This time I didn't change it up a lot. I want to keep it simple because I don't think people like when I change up stories a lot, unless it's your made up own. But I don't own the story. Another guy owns it, not me. So, anyways, my final rating, I'm only gonna give this a 6 out of 10. It wasn't that good. So, anyways, hope you enjoyed the video and sweet dreams. Oh, and go follow my social medias. Link up in my about. Oh shoot, I'm sorry about that. I mean not the link, but my usernames. Anyway, goodbye.